Welcome to another episode of the Tom Daniels Paddy Wagon group build that's hosted by Chris Cortell and Dirt Pit. In this series, I started working on the interior part of the Paddy Wagon with the padded kind of walls. So let me go ahead and show you what I've done so far. In this case, we'll start with this one right here. Bring the light down a little bit. Alright, what we did here was basically I took a brush and actually applied the Tamiya gold leaf across the interior padding first, and once that was dried, I went ahead and took a number 2 pencil, sharpened her up real good, and I actually scribed along the diamond shaped groove patterns to remove some of the excess gold leaf paint, and it also left behind a impression of the of a little bit of darker shade to kind of get a little bit of some contrast with the lead pencil. So that's where we're at with that one right there. And then basically I went ahead and did the back wall that's adjacent to the driver's side, and did the same thing, basically applying the gold leaf with the brush, and then once that was dry again, I took the number 2 lead pencil and followed the contour of the lines. And once that was all done, we went ahead and sealed it with some Future, and this is where we're at. Okay, and then we went ahead and did the side panels with the actual bars on the windows, and I took the tape off and meticulously with a brush just painted it up in the gold leaf as well. So that is that. Hopefully you can see that. And of course, I did say there's nothing on the back because this is all going to be glued with some other parts, but I also did the inside as well, painted up the bars. And then we went ahead and installed the actual seat brackets, as you can see there. And I also applied the Future on both the front and rear fenders, and also we applied the Future to the dash panel, and as well as the floorboard of the Paddy Wagon. So and then the last thing I did was to take the top and apply some Future on that as well. And with that being said, there'll be more to come. Stay tuned, and see you shortly. And we're back, and as you can see in front of you, we've gotten quite a bit of things accomplished so far. So at this point, if you're going by the instructions, we are up to number 7 in the steps. So we're almost done because it only has 9 steps in the instructions. So without further ado, let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Kind of bring this a little bit closer. I'll bring her on down a little bit. Alright, so basically what I started off with was to go ahead and install the back panel here to one of the side panels here first, and then once that was done, I went ahead and installed the seat on top of the seat brackets. Then we went ahead and did the gear shift and the steering wheel. But before I installed those in there, I want to make sure I got the figure in there. So anytime you're dealing with figures, I want to go ahead and put him in there, and then apply the steering wheel and the gear shift, and position it in relationship to where he's going to be sitting. Because once he's in there, he's in there. Because it's going to be pretty tough to try to maneuver him in there after everything is glued and set in place. So that was my step as far as getting the figure on the seat. The next thing was basically doing the helmet accessory with the extra baton. I went ahead and painted those in the color callouts, which was the gloss black. I went ahead and took some of my Sharpie sterling silver, and I kind of gave it the little design that he has on his hat up here, just to kind of make them equal. And then I said I glued the baton right on top of the helmet, and then glued everything onto the seat. Once that was done, we went ahead and started working on the front part of the engine again. What I ended up doing was to first take care of the radiator. It does have the 1912 fuzz on it, which is kind of like raised letters and numbers on it. So I went ahead and used my black Craftsmart gloss acrylic and hand brushed everything around the 1912 as well as the fuzz. So that is now done. I went ahead and installed the headlamps with the clear lenses inside using white canopy glue. Next, I went ahead and attached the front axle trim, is what they call it, to the front of the Paddy Wagon. So that was done. Next, I went ahead and attached the other side of the panel to the Paddy Wagon itself. And then once that was complete, we'll go ahead and spin it around so we can get the back end. I went ahead and started on the interior part on either side of the interior left and right panels. I installed the benches on either side, and then I installed the padding on either side of the wall. There's that side and that side. So I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys what it looks like in the interior, because the next step will be to attach the roof and the end door panels, so it'll be pretty much covered up and you won't be able to see any of the details inside the interior after that point. So anyways, that's basically where we're at right now with this build. So like I said, we're almost done. I'd say we're probably about a good 85-90% done on the build. Just have to like I said, put on a few more parts, and once everything is put together, then it will be the the decals. So like I said, I hope you're enjoying this series. So until next time, have a good day, and we'll get back with you with the next episode. See you later. Bye.